The following is a presentation of Muddy River News.
Dazzle your friends and family this holiday season and do it right with beautiful furniture and stunning accessories from Harvey's Furniture. And happy holidays from all of us at Harvey's Furniture. Harvey's Furniture, our home, your home.
Welcome to Muddy River News this week, furnished by Harvey's. I'm Bob Goff. My guest is John Wood Community College President Mike Elbe. Well, for now, how much longer?
Well, a couple weeks, and then it's history for this guy.
And, again, as we get started here, thank you for your service and everything you've done for the college and the community.
Well, I appreciate that, Bob. And, I guess I want to thank the community and really all the people out there that have been just so supportive of myself and the college. And, you understand our humble beginnings back in the 90s when I first was hired and starting an athletic program and coaching. You did a lot of our games and we had a lot of conversations. But where the college is today and where it was when I started in 90 or where it was in the 70s when we started, the college has just made a transformation over the years. And I think that's why it's going to be so interesting, because the 23-24 year is our 50th anniversary year. And
we're proud to be helping chronicle that with the book and some videos and stuff, and been in that process. And and then of course my partner Jim Rapp's been the attorney for the college for many years, and we certainly understand its importance to the community. And you talk about the humble beginnings that you and I had in the 90s. The college itself, those were some humble beginnings.
Yeah, they were. and I just want one more plug about the book. It's going to really capture these stories.
Yeah.
Because if we don't capture the first 50 years, I'm afraid it gets lost in the shuffle.
Yeah.
Because even our new workforce and our students of today had no idea where we started and what we went through to get to that campus. Yeah. And we're very fortunate. And it's a tribute to the many, many employees and retirees, but it's a tribute to our community and what they've done to support our business partners that have grown to believe in our mission of enriching lives through learning, and what we do to serve the people and the communities in our district.
And I think it's that oral history. I've had several sit-downs and conversations with a lot of the people who were there in the beginning, and it's wonderful to see them take the pride that they've taken in starting John Wood and seeing where it is today with that beautiful campus at 48th and Harrison.
Yeah,
so
we're blessed in a lot of ways, and I guess I feel just so fortunate to be able to serve in the roles that I have. I took a very, very non-traditional path to becoming a president of a college. And, as I look back on my career, it's been all about leadership. Mm-hmm. It's been leadership of young men or of people, and leadership of building programs or teams, and leadership of initiatives to try to make something better. And I've just been so gratified to be in this role, because Phil Conover told me this when I started my first year. He goes, "Mike, you'll grow to understand that sitting in the president's seat, you can make so many things happen for this community and for this college." And what I grew to learn is that's absolutely true. Mm-hmm. President does have the authority to work with the board and to transform the college into what we feel like it needs to be.
And you also, you had a lot on your plate with everything that's happening at the community college. You also took on other roles. You were very heavily involved in Greta and chamber and all those things too. I mean, those things are also important to you to show that you believe that you should give back on behalf of John Wood to this community.
Well, you have to understand we have community in our name.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So John Wood Community College, and I'm fortunate that the board supported my service to the United Way of Adams County, the Workforce Innovation Board, to the Quincy Area Chamber of Commerce, to the Great River Economic Development Foundation, and other areas that I tried to serve. And I think it was just about trying to make a better community and serve our people at the highest level we can.
And as part of that, when you talk about, you've got the expansion now to the Workforce Development Center, so that's gonna, that's in the process right now, and that was a heavy lift, and getting the federal grant was huge. What does that improvement and that expansion going to mean to the community?
I don't think people realize today the significance of that facility and what it's going to do for the future. I think we all understand that every business is looking for workers right now. But in those areas that are so concentrated in this tri-state area with manufacturing, and when we think about manufacturing, I think some people think about welding, but manufacturing is encompassing of about 18 of our programs. HVAC, electrical, computer-aided design, robotics and automation, welding, machining, CNC operations. And so the list goes long underneath manufacturing. Those programs are all housed and current programs in that facility. We took on the HVAC program when Vatterott left town. We've tried to create space for that, which we don't have. We've delivered that program, but it's going to give us additional space for the HVAC program. And so manufacturing and transportation, distribution, logistics. And in reality, all those programs go hand in hand. You manufacture a product, it's got to get somewhere. And it's got to get there at the right time, the right place. So that facility is going to be transformational for this community and the workforce for decades to come. And I will say the Ag Sciences Complex is another one with agriculture. It's the single biggest industry that serves our district, in our John Wood district. And this facility, in partnership with the Orr Corporation and the University of Illinois, has the ability to continue to serve at a level that it's not been able to in the past. So those two projects I'm very proud to have been a part of, and I do feel like they're going to be significant for the future serving of those workforce programs.
And of course, that is the path that, as we look at, the future of 4-year colleges and your role in being the feeder system for them, for lack of a better term. And, as I am in the process of my wife and I, our third child is currently at John Wood. We've third of 3. So
Ellen and you need to have more children.
No, that ship has sailed. Right. So, but anyway, we see the importance of that, and to tell our kids, and when the first we want to go, and it's like, well, we're going to probably save you $40,000 or $50,000 if you just 2 more years, just got to hang out with mom and dad 2 more years. And it went, each child has gotten more and more. Okay, they saw what their older sibling went through, and now they've all been involved. They've been involved in the theater, and they've been involved in music, and they've done things at the college, and they've gone on to do things at the next level. I'm very excited to see what Scott's going to do at that next level. And I think that's something that when John Wood is making all of these strides to handle this workforce issue, which is so important, you still got, these traditional kids are like, okay, I still want to go get a 4-year degree so I can be a teacher or whatever. And this is just the best way to do it for my family situation.
Well, and I'd say right now 70% of our students are in transfer programs.
Oh, yeah.
So that's a lot of what we do. The growing and the opportunity to grow is in the career technical fields. In our arts and sciences, our transfer programs are all very strong, and our articulation agreements with our local 4-year colleges and universities are very strong. And let's face it, if we can keep our young people in this area to be educated post high school, there's a greater chance of them staying in the area for their work time and growing a family, and that strengthens our community. And so the long-term effects of that are significant over time.
And you've worked with that hand in hand already as part of what you were doing with Greta when you wanted to make the pitch, hey, how can we help bring more people into our community? And these two things really go hand in hand when the Napides, the Titans of the world are like, boy, we've got to have people to fill these jobs, and we don't want our census numbers to dip again. And it all just works together hand in glove.
It really does. And even the infrastructure of our community with housing, and I know with working with Greta, it's sort of all, it's what goes first. I mean, the cart or the horse.
Yeah.
And, what needs, and we just need to continue to work together and be collaborative with multiple organizations and agencies to try to position our community for the brightest future we can.
So, in 2 weeks, you're not going to disappear, are you? We're still going to see you, right?
No. My wife and I are not leaving the area. We're still going to be here. We're going to do a little traveling, and but we'll be back in the community. And I have some other interests that I'm involved with, and we'll pursue a little greater. But in reality, we love this community. It's been very good to us, and I'm just going to remain in the community and try to find my ways stay in my lane.
Yeah.
And give back to the people and the communities that have been good to me and my family.
And I'm sure you're going to want, your successor to come in and make his own mark, but I'm sure if he's at ever one point going, I got a question, you'll pick up the phone.
The nice thing is Dr. Renfro, Brian Renfro, our new president, he's going to be here the next 2 days.
Great.
And I had the opportunity to take him around and meet him to a handful of people with the limited time that we have. But I will say that's one of the things that he asked me during the interview is what my plans were in retirement. I said, my wife and I were going to travel. We're going to remain in the area. And he asked me, would I be available to be a resource to him? And I said, absolutely. And all I want is the best for the college.
Sure.
And, I've got too much invested over the last 32 years to not want anything but to see John Wood continue to grow and prosper.
And the other thing you have to get done your last 2 weeks, I know that Brad Hoyt wants football. Brad Hoyt wants a football team to get more students in, so you need to get that done for him.
I tell you, there's been enough personal agendas come out in the last 3 months. But it's been an interesting dynamic because I asked Leah, my executive assistant, probably 3 months ago, I said, Leah, what are you doing with my schedule? She goes, the phone is ringing off the hook of people wanting to get in here to see if you can. So it's been good. It's all good things. And none of that's going to stop.
Right.
And I think some people, just the uncertainty of leadership and transition, want to get the idea that things are going to be drastically different. And the college will continue on its path with a new leader.
Sure.
And our Board of Trustees has done a phenomenal job with the committee and faculty and staff and students to identify this next leader. And I'm excited for him, and I'm excited for the college. It's a good time. And I want to say one thing about his background and what I think is needed at the college. I've been able to do what I do, and I feel good about that. Mm-hmm. But when you see the future of our college and the focus on career technical education, and his background as being a faculty member, a department chair, a dean, in both arts and sciences and in career tech, he's going to bring a lens that I don't have.
Right.
And I think he's going to be able to bring some things to the table that will really be a benefit to the college as it continues to grow.
He and I had those conversations right after he got hired. We did a Zoom talk, and he was very, very much about that sort of thing, no doubt about it. But the football thing is a running joke I have with Brad.
I know.
Because every time I say it, I just get this dirty look or whatever. Like, man, football's coming, man. Get excited. Get a stadium. Come on. He's like, shut up. Just leave me alone.
Yeah, that won't happen. I can reassure you.
But no, anyway, I just want to again thank you for your time and your service. There's an election coming. You can always run for John Wood board.
No. No. And I've had a few people like, would you ever think about political running for? No. That's
your wife has the same reaction as my wife.
And you have that.
That's on there.
That's
You're documented. It will be on there. Yes, you're safe.
No, but it's good, and I just have a attitude of gratitude, Bob, just for the time and the memories. And we could sit here and tell stories all day long. Yep. But the reality of it is, I've just really enjoyed my time, and I look forward to sitting back and seeing the college continue to grow. And I don't think you can appreciate it unless you really went through it.
Right.
And the things that I've been able to see, experience, and watch over the years as I sit here today, it's been quite a transformation of a college over time. And it's not anything to do with me, but a lot of people in this community. And so it's been good. I appreciate everything that everybody's done and look forward to being in the area and continue to, just be a community member and a citizen. So thank you very much.
And he's not done, because we got one more chat to have when we get ready for the stuff for the book. We got a little historical documentation to do there too. So, But anyway, thank you for your friendship and your leadership, and best of luck in the future to you and Jerry and the kids.
Thanks, Bob.
All right. That's all the time we have for now. I'm Bob Goff. Have a great week.
Dazzle your friends and family this holiday season and do it right with beautiful furniture and stunning accessories from Harvey's Furniture. We always have new items arriving daily, and we have a huge in-stock selection. Harvey's Furniture, our home, your home.
Muddy River News. Our home, our news.